Welcome back, everyone, to MixedMediaDude, and today I'm going to just kind of take you on a few steps of some of the content I try to work with when I'm making kind of an abstract mixed media piece. And one of the first things I do is just work at creating shapes, trying to find textures, and not too much on the idea yet, but I will always have that in the back of my mind about how things are evolving. There are times I definitely get stuck in terms of what I want my images to be, and I think just about every artist goes through this. Sometimes it can be a little long, other times you can find something pretty quickly. But the one thing I've always done all my life is just to keep working. And I think that's really important for anyone trying to do something creative. You're not going to get those ideas immediately. It does take some effort to just go show up in the studio every day. And these are just a variety of different found images that I've drawn on, painted on, just a variety of a hodgepodge type of sensibility. And I'm always making textures, making shapes, making colors, and using different techniques and trying to see what I come up with. And a lot of times I just do that for maybe even a couple of days without really knowing what I'm going to use with these pieces. Even while I make this channel with the different clips I film, I go through a variety of different mediums and ideas. I'm sometimes working fairly realistically, other times abstractly, and somewhere in between. But the video I'm showing here today is probably one that is a little more special to me just because this is really naturally the way I work in terms of just getting paper down, paint down, drawing down onto a surface, and trying to then kind of deconstruct the image. So while I've got this on here, I'm going to bring some walnut ink in and see what this will do to what I've already done. Today I'm not going to work from start to finish. I'm going to show you a variety of different works I do, all of it being mixed media. But this first section here of this clip is just going to be making a surface. And this is how I always start, no matter what. And I try to find openings as I smear the paint and look at the entire composition. Okay, we're going to switch to a finished piece I did this week. This is totally with collage, painting, drawing, and I basically just drew a series of people, but I wanted to make them all different, but somehow still fit in terms of color and texture. And I'll pull in here just a little closer so you can see some of the details. I also, after it was done, I went in and drew with pencil in certain areas. Some of the faces are left as designs, and this is kind of a sense of the faces in the crowd. I try to work a little more metaphorically as I get towards the end of pieces. And now I'm going to switch again. Here's a couple of pieces I've been working on in the last couple of weeks. I'm still not sure what they mean or where they're going, but I'm trying to get a feeling, a sense, an overall tone to what I'm doing. And maybe you know what these pieces mean, or hopefully you will respond to them in your own past experiences. Okay, and we'll go over to the next piece, and a lot of times I just get kind of obsessive with the drawing. I get the surface down and then I start going into it. I got the two little faces coming out of the opening here, along with the trees, the brick pattern, the animal to the right. There's a lot of different mediums going on in this with acrylic ink. And I always go back and kind of draw into them. And here I'm using an oil pastel, but not, once again, just trying to find a mood in this piece. And I'm still Not finished, but I'm getting close. Okay, this next piece I'm going to go more into a warm color approach, but you can still see the shapes and collage that are in this. And this probably took me a couple of weeks working on it. I put the figures in at the very last on the left, but there's a bridge here with the illuminated lamps, a sense of warmth, hopefully, but also a sense of mystery. So I'm always looking for some kind of metaphorical content, and it doesn't always come at once. Sometimes it will take a few days of just building up the surface and bringing some kind of sensibility to it. Okay, this next piece is something I just started yesterday, and I have two figures drawn out here with a toy in between, like a toy dog. And I started painting the figure on the right, and now I'm just going to go in with paint, and I'm just doing a kind of a traditional painting. I'm not sure where this will go. I'm just kind of starting opposite this time. I'm not bringing the collage and shapes into it first. I'm doing the painting first, and then I will bring other elements such as collage and different techniques to the surface. Today I just wanted to show you two different ways I work, and like I said, the first one was starting with the collage and techniques and texture first. This one I'm starting just the opposite, but I'll eventually lead to the same place at the end. But it's just two different ways to get started, and once again, that's one of the hardest things is just going to work every day in your studio and putting things down, and things will evolve. Your past experiences, your childhood, all the metaphorical content you can possibly pack into it will come if you're patient, and that's what I'm trying to do on this piece right here. And I'll leave you today with a little piece I just worked on this week and finished it today. And I'm going to go in just a little bit. And you can see the different collage and charcoal added to this. So anyway, something quick today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you can see how I work. And I'll see you next time.